Hans Rey. Chances are you've seen his face without knowing the story of how a bike and a dream shaped his life.
Well, I would say Hans Rey is probably one of the most well-known bike riders in the world.
He's, without a doubt, probably had more eyes on him and what he's done than any of the racers or all the racers put together.
I think historically in mountain biking, Hans Rey is like the most well-known mountain biker.
Everywhere I go, Hans Rey. Did you know Hans?
We grew up on Hans Rey. It's like Cheerios.
Hans came to America from his native Germany in 1987 at the age of 20, arriving with little more than a 20-inch bike, a few words of broken English, and a title. Champion of an obscure sport called trials, where competitors ride up, over, and across obstacles.
He'd come to the United States to sort of make a name for himself, and he was very positive in that attitude that he was going to make a name for himself.
When you look at the things that Hans Rey was doing on a bicycle years before the extreme movement, you really get an appreciation for his vision. To take something that every kid knows about, a bicycle, but yet to put that bicycle in places and have that bicycle do things that no one would ever imagine.
He kind of defines the outer limits of what you can do on a bicycle, and he also defines, the fun you can have riding a bike.
He's just a damn good rider, period, right? It's the end of story, right?
By riding his bicycle beyond the limitations of trials, or the entire sport for that matter, Hans transformed the perception of what was possible. This journey has taken him to over 60 countries as a competitor, performer, and goodwill ambassador.
So he's a bit of a hero worldwide.
It hasn't always been a smooth ride,
There was, after all, the crash that threatened to derail his career.
It's not always as rosy as it looks to the outside, being this professional athlete. But I'm totally amazed what a bicycle has brought me over the last 20 years.
And here he is, Hans No Way Rey.
He's one of the pioneers of extreme bike riding.
That's right.
And you're about to see how extreme he is.
Hold on for a wild ride through 2 decades of mountain biking history as we chronicle Hans No Way Rey's pioneering journey in pursuit of his dream.
It was never a dream about fame and success. It was a dream about following my passion.